Hi YouTube, welcome back to Multitasking with Marvin. And today we are gonna do some cutting just to, see what designs we can make. I got a 7-inch, a half hexie, a 5-inch hexie, a 6-inch hexie, 3-inch hexie, 4-inch hexie, 1.5, 2-inch, and we have a 1-inch. And this is all fabric that I got from the Dollar Tree. I was just strolling at Dollar Tree, because I don't know why I'm at that age to where Dollar Tree is like my go-to place to go shopping. So I found a lot of these there. I have like a whole bucket on my sewing table over there full of it. But we're just going to use a couple of these, just play around with these little shapes and see what we come up with. All right, let's get started. All right, I'm gonna put those over there. Let's go ahead and take this apart. And these are literally like the same cuts and length as the fat quarters at Joann's, but they're like 75 cents cheaper. I'm not saying not go to Joann's and go to Dollar Tree, but read between the lines. All right, let's go. Okay. As soon as I get this off, because, they like to adult-proof everything. Oh, okay, you couldn't just come off in one tear. You got to come off in several. All right. Well, while I'm struggling here to get this off, how's everybody doing today on this fabulous Thursday? It's a little gloomy outside because it's been wet and rainy like all day, but I guess that's Georgia weather. Okay, so this is what it is. It got like some butterflies and some flowers and like some ladybugs on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it over there to my ironing board, iron it up. You know what I think I'm gonna take? Let's go ahead and do 2, because those are a lot of hexie squares, and I have to make sure I have enough fabric for all of it. So you know what? Why split hairs? Let's go ahead and do 4, because I was gonna say 3, but I do not do odd numbers. I don't know why. Just never did. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and get this. Okay, so I guess you gotta keep ripping it until it falls apart, and then it'll be able to easily come off. Okay, so. And this one looked like some candy, lollipops, some bows, some dum-dums. That's a little swirly lollipops. And I want to say that's like the strawberry candy that come in like the strawberry wrapper. My grandmother used to have them all the time. I never really knew what they was. I just called them grandma candy. Because, she always had those. Especially in church. Anytime, we wouldn't sit still, she always say, go in grandma's purse and get out one of them little sucking candies. And we don't just get one. We get a lot. So I think she caught on to how many we were grabbing, because she started to put like a whole little pouch in there. And this, I don't exactly know what kind of symbol this is, but it's kind of like a sheer fabric. You can actually see my table through this fabric. So we're going to go ahead and iron it. Hopefully it don't burn. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right, and I'm back. All right, so they actually ironed pretty well. Like, they really did. And this one, I was kind of scared that it was going to burn, but it actually did pretty good. The only bad thing I have to say about the Dollar Tree fabric is this little imperfection right here, how it's not like evenly cut. But again, at Joann's, they're $2 depending on what fabric that it is that's in fat quarter, and even theirs messed up, and it's 75 cents more. So for this to be $1.25, it's still pretty decent fabric. It's just, you can fix anything. So let's go ahead and start doing this. Now this is going to be a psychedelic project, but it's just something quick. That's all it is. All right, just playing around with my little items here. So we have some gaming controllers. Right, I didn't show y'all this one. I decided I wanted to grab this one too. This is just some gaming controllers and stuff. Xbox controller, because of course, you know, I'm an Xbox gamer. But yeah, so we're going ahead and add these together. I don't know exactly how I'm going to place these, but I just wanted to play with them, you know, do some little chats and stuff while I'm doing my little cutting. So, a little bit about me. 32, of course. My name is Marvine. I have a little sister. I have 2 little brothers, and I have an older brother. Don't really talk to my father like that. My mom passed away in like the beginning of COVID. I mean, we had a pretty decent relationship, you know. Argue, you know, but that's with any family member. But I'm basically starting this YouTube so I could be a stay-at-home mom with my daughter and just do what I like to do every day, which is run my mouth and do crafts. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to start my little YouTube journey, because I mean, you can't really trust childcare like that with everything that's going on in the news. So I decided that I just want to be at home with my daughter and just be in her company, especially when I was told I couldn't really have kids. So now that I have one, I just want to like always be up under her and just be there with her 24/7. So this YouTube can actually help me out. And yes, I know, you know, some people may not be interested in the stuff that I decide to bring to my YouTube, but support is support. Rather, if you just want to just subscribe to help me build my channel, or you're actually interested in doing watching this stuff, rather you watch it for the commentary, you watch it, you know, just to pass your time on your break or throughout your day. Either way I go, I really appreciate everyone who subscribed, who watched, who shared, and trying to help me grow my channel. And I'll be uploading not just sewing videos. I'll be doing some other videos like some try-on hauls, some reviews, get ready with me, Q&As, shopping hauls, you know, just different things, nail videos, because I do have a little nail area downstairs. So, you know, I'm kind of like the Jane of all trades. So it's going to be a little bit for everybody. You just got to, you know, take your pick on exactly what you want to watch. So let's go ahead and get started. I got these crayons from Walmart. These are the Dritz water fabric crayons, because I've been having such a hard time finding the right marker. I go to Joann's. I went to like little mom and pop fabric stores. Couldn't really find much. So we're just going to try these out to see how they work. And wow, I'm just looking at one of my fabrics and didn't even know that it was like a breast cancer fabric. That's kind of crazy. So I'm definitely going to save these for something special, because I definitely think the Dollar Tree I went to, I kind of cleaned them out with all like the cute fabrics. So I'm going to have to hit up some other ones. But yeah, didn't even know that this was like a breast cancer awareness fabric. It's kind of neat. Oh, this one too. So now I have to go through all of them to see. All right, let's go ahead and get started and see how this crayon works, shall we? Let's go ahead and zoom in some more. Oh, not too much. All right, that's perfect. All right. I mean, it's working good so far, but one thing you don't want to do what I wouldn't say don't want to do is, you know, again, most of my videos, I do the way I want it to do, and then you can critique on if you decide you want to do what I'm doing, if you want to critique it a little bit. So basically my videos, you're going to hear me say, it's all about preference, it's all about preference, because it literally is all about preference. I'm doing the way that I like to do it. So the way that I'm doing it, I like to mark it on the back of the fabric when you're tracing, opposed to doing it on the front, because what if the crayon isn't water soluble or heat and you go to use it and then it don't come off your fabric? So you definitely want to do it on the back of the fabric, so that way if it don't come out, ain't nobody gonna see it. All right, and this it's very like faint of the color. Because I got blue and I got white. Let's see how the white does, because the white might be a better option. Plus, I got more coming in from Amazon, so the reviews on them are good. And I love me some Amazon. Like, I got these little hexy rulers from Amazon as well. I can't see nothing. Okay. All right, blue, it's your time to try and shine again, because that white is not doing what I need it to. I literally gotta like do it hard as if I'm coloring with these crayons, but you get what you pay for. I paid like $2 or $3 for them, so I wasn't really expecting much. I mean, besides me wanting it to give me a little bit of something, like reveal itself a little bit, but you know, I guess it's shy, so. All right, so again, what I'm about to do now is all about preference as well. When I'm doing like tracing, like any oh, not me forgetting my words. When I'm tracing any of the little rulers, I like to cut them out instead of using the rotary cutter, because sometimes like you're not pressing too hard with the rotary cutter and it won't fully come out the way you want it to. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some scissors. I'm just going to go ahead and grab these. These are like the medium strength scissors. I'm not going to grab like my big boy tailoring scissors, because the project isn't even really that thick of a material to grab those out. So we're going to go with these. All right. So I just got to follow where I cut it. I'm just going to cut this in half. Then we're going to do it again right here. And if you like have like a marker and you can't really see it, you can always like line it up like this, and you line it up like this, and then you can either get the big clips, big clips, or the small clips and clip it around and then cut, and then when you get to the other section, you could just take the clips off. Basically the same way you'll do if you're trying to hem some pants or you're making a quilt square and you have the clips on it, and when you get to the clip, you take it off. You could do the same thing with this. Again, preference. So, because my crayon isn't, you know, doing what I want it to do, I think I'm actually going to do it that way. So I'm just going to trim off some more of these sides. That way it don't really give me too much of an issue. And then I'll probably use those for scraps for if I'm making like a quilt square, doing some edges, because I like to keep all my fabric. And this I'm using like the 60 Fiskars rotary cutter. And I also got the, I think this is a 16 or the 8 But yeah, I have a smaller one too for when I want to do like zigzag designs or something. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and clip it with the big one here. I love these. I got these off of Amazon because, you know, when I started making more of my little quilt squares and making quilts, these can hold up so perfect. Like, so good. And it was like, I think probably like, I want to say $13, including shipping. But don't quote me on that because I am guesstimating. And it also comes in this cute little bag. Like, so cute. And it also comes with measuring tape. So, it's all about budgeting to get the projects that you want to do. That's all it is. It's all about budget. And mostly everything I'm going to do on my channel is budget friendly. You know, when I got coins to spare to go and buy something. But, you know, other than that, you know, when hubby's buying it, you know, I'm not saying I don't, you know, purposely like go out and try and get more things, but he do be telling me I can go to Joann's to get what I want, but just don't tell him that though. All right. So we cut the top half. Now, it is ruffling a little bit, so you might have to like trim it up again because it is sliding, because it is an acrylic ruler. So let's just go ahead and just take those off and place those over there. Okay, so then by it being like a little bit like close, yeah, by being like a little bit close, you can actually like take a small rotary cutter and just like cut the little edges down. Hold on, because I found this other tool. I found this off of Amazon. You can stick it on your little rulers and it'll suction cup it down. Like I have a bigger one for my bigger ruler for when I'm like cutting my quilt squares or something. But I was like, dang, that ain't gonna fit on these. So I checked Amazon and then bam, look at that. All right. I'm sorry, I get excited over the most littlest stuff. Like anything can like hype me up. Like it's crazy. All right. And then look at that. I'm sorry, y'all gonna see me be like so excited throughout a lot of my videos. I can already know what, like how something will perform, but I still get hyped about it. Like in certain things, I can be like such a dork. All right. And look. All right. Now it ain't like perfect. I mean, because, you know, got the little fold on the side. And you can always just like re-iron these. But again, this is just like a little chat session where I'm just like doing something small. All right. So again, can't really see it here. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to cut it like I'm not going to cut too much off because like I showed in the earlier part of this video, I have smaller ones. So I can actually like place it in the corner right here and use some of this fabric. Don't throw away fabric if it's good. All right. Let's line that up. Sorry, I talk to myself a lot. I really do. So if I'm really not like talking much, I'm actually focusing on what I'm doing. Or if I'm, you know, talking to myself. I'm not crazy. Well, maybe a little bit. But, you know, I just like to be precise when I'm doing things. So I like talk to myself throughout the whole time of the videos. Right? Like, I love this rotary cutter. And then for, if you just got edges that you just want to snip, you can use the smaller rotary cutter. Again, clipped it off pretty good. Alrighty. So we got these. I'm gonna probably finish using the half hexie squares to cut more. I'm gonna probably do 2 of each and make like a fat quarter quilt square. Like I said, this is going to be psychedelic, so it's not really like I'm making a quarter, just, you know, I just like to make little quilt squares, and then when I come across a quilt square that I have fabric to match, I'm like, boom, I could just go with the pattern that I have on a quilt square. And I still got 3 strips of that fabric left. So I did 2 of the 7-inch half hexie squares, and I can make more of those, but I'm gonna do 2 of each. So the next one is going to be 6-inch, and then so on and so forth. So if you like my little craft videos and my little chit-chatting, you know, just like and subscribe, follow for more, share. You know, I am by no means a professional seamstress. I am, however, a person who likes to sew and just enjoy finding out new things and new ways on how to create things. So you're going to see a lot of videos of me upcycling stuff that I got from Goodwill or Walmart. Because, I mean, they say certain sizes are the size, but it all depends on like the curvature of everything. So you're going to also see videos of me like getting clothes and then probably like critiquing them and sewing like other clothes onto them to, like, you know, make them cute. But I do have a project where I bought some dresses, and instead of like taking them in or throwing them out, I'm going to combine them. So that'll be a fun little video. So just like, subscribe, share. You know, like I said, I'm just a mom that's trying to, you know, be able to take care of my family and, you know, be a stay-at-home mom with the kids, because, you know, you can't trust everybody to watch your kids. So, I mean, if you like my channel, like and subscribe, tell a friend, tell a cousin, tell a mama, tell a daddy, you know, just share the content. You know, I really appreciate it, because, again, I wouldn't be able to do this without my viewers, my subscribers, all the support that I'm getting. So, and my biggest support of all is my husband. So he's really actually pushing me and helping me get what I need to do my videos and put out good content for you guys. So, you know, just like and follow, and see you in the next video. Bye.
You got to be careful who you roll with in 2025, because people will start making you feel guilty for making necessary changes in your life. I am not being funny. I am not being arrogant. I am not being bougie. I am not being sedity. I don't think I'm better than y'all. I don't think y'all beneath me. But when I looked at my environment, I realized if I maintain like y'all, I'm going to start looking like y'all. But where I'm going, I got to learn how to adapt. Why you talking all proper? Because where I'm headed, you gotta act like you got some sense. Why you ain't called me back? Because you look too much like what I dated last year. So I'm shifting what I'm going to. I wish I had 1,000 folk who are type, jump, shout, adapt. If I'm going to thrive, Jay, I have to learn how to adapt.